Good morning, everybody. It's Chris.
And Joan.
For Chris and Joan's Travels. Okay, this is our day 3 blog for the 21st of April, which technically is day 3 of our vacation, day 1 of the Aqua adventure.
Cruise day.
It was cruise day yesterday, and we started the day by getting up in the morning. I went for a run. Joni got up and cleaned up and finished packing. We had some breakfast. We got checked out of the timeshare. That was actually a pretty easy process. No big deal on getting out of the timeshare. We jumped in the car. We got lost trying to find the Fort Lauderdale airport. We missed the exit into the rent-a-car place, so we had to loop back around. That added about 10 minutes to the trip, but we finally did get the car dropped off. We found out where we had to go for courtesy vehicles, and we used a company called minivans.com, and for 20 bucks a person they took us from Fort Lauderdale down to the cruise port. That probably a lot less stress on me because I didn't have to.
We watched how he drove and what he had to drive through.
Well, not only that is, I was thinking when I decided to do it this way, we had rented the car, we were driving around Fort Lauderdale for the 3 days. I was like, okay, we got to drop a car off in Miami and then figure out how to get to the cruise port. I'm gonna have to use an Uber or something,
which would have cost just as much.
So I found this online. Nobody had recommended it. I just kind of Googled courtesy vans to the cruise port, and I found it was 20 bucks a person. No big deal. It was a big Sprinter minivan, and so what we decided to do was just drop the car off in where we got it. We saved a few dollars on dropping off the rent-a-car.
Yeah, because it would have cost more to drop it off at a different spot.
And then we jumped in the van. The van took us down there. The guy dropped us off right in front of the cruise terminal.
Right there.
And then one of the porters came right over and started taking our bags. Joni freaked out a little. Where'd my bags go?
He literally took it. I didn't even see him take it. I didn't even see it come out of the van. He already grabbed it.
He had all our bags. He took them over to there. The guy was cool. We gave him a nice little tip for doing that. He was fast.
Oh, they were fast.
And then
so yeah, always drop your bags off at the porter and always tip your porters. And then first thing we did, since we're in the Haven, before you actually go into the doors, there's a pedestal there kiosking, and the guy's there, and you check in with him and he walks you in the door. And so if you're not Haven, you go to the right and get in that line, but if you're Haven, you go straight there. No wait, they took your facial recognition picture. You go into their elevator. It's just us up the elevator. You go in, they greet you,
go through security.
Yeah, the security is...
You have your own security.
Yep,
while the masses went to the right and went through a long security line, we went right up. We were the only ones in the line.
Just put your stuff on, no big deal, just like regular.
Went through the security, then we went over to the check-in, the Haven check-in.
Took 2 minutes.
And they checked us in.
Got our key cards.
Got our key cards.
Yeah, so you get this little...
With the fancy little...
You get this little thing from the Haven.
Ooh, we're fancy.
Fancy.
We got our
card holder.
We got our key card, our fancy key card that says Haven. It says, welcome to your sanctuary, which so far has been pretty sanctuary-ish.
So then once you get your key card, it wasn't quite ready to board yet. So there wasn't time to board. They weren't boarding completely yet. So we go up the stairs, and they have a little lounge area for the Haven guests, and it has snacks and
fruit drinks and
water and fruit and brownies and cookies and things like that. So we had some fruit. So we really weren't there long enough to really eat anything, because by the time we started they're like, okay, you ready to go? So they grabbed a few people who were, and then they walk you. The guy has a little sign.
The guy grabbed us and another family, and walked us down to the guys, and the guys with the signs took us, and they escorted us onto the ship.
Us up onto the ship.
And then we had to go through security on the ship. We had to scan our card to check in.
Yeah.
And then he took us to a special Haven elevator and brought us up to the concierge area, and we were introduced to the concierge. And then it was like, okay, do whatever you want.
Yep.
No guidance at that point. The bar's over there, the restaurant's over there. The outdoor bar was over there, so we kind of went to the outdoor bar. Actually, we checked in with the concierge. We got the info on the shows.
Yeah.
And then we went to the outdoor bar and we got our first Miami Vices.
First drink.
And then after we had our first drink, we went inside. We had our lunch. So I had a chicken Cobb sandwich. It was really good. And Joni had I don't know what you call that, a cheese plate?
Oh, yeah, no, it was mozzarella something, and I thought it was kind of more of a, because I thought it was soup. I know it said mozzarella, but it sounded like soup at first. But it was just a big piece of cheese and mozzarella and tomato, and of course, don't eat that stuff. The mozzarella was okay, but that's what I ordered.
And then you had, what do you eat?
And then I had spaghetti squash. Shocking, nobody fall over now. Don't fall over. I ate spaghetti squash. It was okay. Actually,
she actually said it was good.
So.
You can't even say that.
Yeah,
and then after we ate,
But there was nothing else on the menu that we would eat, unfortunately, for them.
Yeah,
We're not Haven restaurant people because
we're not high-end eaters.
It's not our.
I am more into the local.
Yeah.
Give me the chicken wings.
And the regular restaurant has more of what we want.
So after we ate, we were gonna go walk around and check out some of the ship, but as we were leaving, they go, "Oh, hey, the rooms are available." So we went down.
We had to check in at the
And we did that
station.
too.
Yeah.
After, so we went to our room. We dropped off our bags we've been carrying around, and then we went down and we did our lifeboat muster.
Yep, that took a whole 2 minutes.
And then after we did our lifeboat muster, we walked around the whole 8th deck, which took us almost 45 minutes, I think, to go from end to end. We did an inside walkthrough and an outside, so that'll be a video later.
Yep, so don't forget to check our ship videos.
And then after we did that, it was like, okay, it's going on 2 o'clock. Let's go to the pool. So we went up to the Haven pool, and I went in the infinity pool, and that was kind of nice. We hung out in there for 10-15 minutes. It was a little cold. The water was a little cold in the infinity pool. So we went up to the Haven sun deck, and we checked out the hot tub.
Yeah, there was hardly anybody there. We were the only ones in the hot tub. So.
Yep, we enjoyed the hot tub, and then after we did the hot tub, Joni said she needed something else to eat, so we went and got something to eat, and then we went and got cleaned up. We went and got a quick bite in the buffet because we really wanted to go see the show last night. So the show last night was Elements. We weren't really sure what it was. We knew it was going to be dancing and some magic. Didn't realize there was going to be acrobats. That was all really very good show. And being that we were in the Haven, you get there 45 minutes before you get good seats. So we were sitting literally in the middle.
We were literally the first in line to get into it. We got there right at 45 minutes before. And for the Haven, you get priority seating. And they seat the Haven first before they let anybody else in. So so we got good seats. It was a good show.
And then after the show, we missed the 5 o'clock. We forgot the 5 o'clock. We did the sail away. We walked out and we watched the sail away party. And earlier, while we were walking around the 8th deck, we met one of the salesmen for the pictures. And she convinced Joni to upgrade our picture package from 8 to 12. But only, we told her, only if she would come out and take pictures of us by the life ring. And she was like, okay, I'll be out there doing the sail away party. Come find me and we'll do that.
And we did.
So we found her, and what's kind of cool is
she took 12, 15 pictures.
12, 15 pictures, and not just of the life ring, of different spots around the 8th
on
and
the
9th
outside,
floor.
on the outside, some good. They all came out really good.
She took some really good pictures.
I told her I wasn't going to upgrade unless she got me a life ring, and then other pictures. And she said, okay. So she was our personal photographer. We took her around.
And we had her for like 15 minutes.
And she did a really good job. They came out good. Now we want them all, but of course we can't buy them all.
Not letting you buy them all.
He won't let me buy them all, but no, we don't need them all. They all came out good.
then we did dinner and we did the elements, and then after the elements we walked around, we watched some people gambling, and then at 9:30 we went and got in line for the comedy show at the Improv Club, and we watched the comedian do his 45-minute act. That was good. And then we went back up to the room and we finally unpacked, and by the time we were done unpacking and getting,
because you went up to the buffet before the show. You went up to the buffet.
Oh
to
yeah,
get
I
some
tried
ice
to
cream
run up to the
get a quick snack.
The buffet closed at 9:30. There was no ice cream.
He had no ice cream.
So we went back to our room, and
After
we
the show, we
had
went back to our room.
we had our butler bring us some
Yes,
chocolate
fun.
cake and ice cream.
We did something that we've never done before on the cruise ship.
And that was
We
good.
did room service.
The room service was good. The ice cream was really good. It settled my stomach.
Yep.
And
It had a big. We ordered 2 cakes, which we didn't forgot how big the chocolate cake was.
yeah,
we didn't need 2.
We needed 2 ice creams,
Yeah.
not 2
Excuse
2
me.
cakes. 1 cake would have been plenty.
So we had that for our.
And then we were unpacking. I got since we have the streaming Wi-Fi, I was watching my baseball game. And then about I guess 1 o'clock, 1:30, we decided, okay, enough. Went to bed.
Is that late?
So I think we got everything for
So we had a
yesterday.
good first day.
Day 1 was good. Now this is day 2, and we'll do a video of this later or tomorrow for what we're doing today. Big plans today.
Lots to do.
So this is Chris
And Joan.
for Chris and Joan's channel.
Travels.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Comment below and check our other videos. All right. Bye from the Aqua.
Bye.